Thank you, and now enjoy the Riley High School Drama Club's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Because that's a Tanya, as her attendant, had the lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child of night of his train to trace the forest's wild. His mother was a votress of her order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by her side. But she, being mortal, that boy did die, and for her sake did Tanya bereft her boy. And for her sake will she not part with him. Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. We shall try sunlight thy longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this road till I torment thee for this injury.
But she perforce holds the lovely boy, crowns with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now they never east in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. When they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
She lingers, my desires, like to step-dame or dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow you banked in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Bill Street, stop these steady mute merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I will be with my sword and one thy love doing the injuries. I will wed thee another king, with pomp, with triumph, and with reverence.
Happy be, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With cunning hast thou filled my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I will dispose of her as I wish. It shall either be to this man or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father shall be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you read the form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, in her father's voice, the other must be held worthy.
And would my father look but with my eyes?
Rather your eyes with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. That I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to observe forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood. Whether you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the library of a nun. For I be in shady cloister new, to love a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin penance up unto his lordship, whose unwished yokes my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praised title to my certain wife.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render unto him, and she is mine, and all my right to her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortune as fairly ranked as Demetrius. And I'm beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, make love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and Warner's soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry, upon despotic and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much. But, Demetrius, come. And come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you to business against our nuptial and confer with you with something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, will you follow me?
Come now, my love. Why is your cheek so pale? How chance of roses there do fade so fast.
Be like for once of rain. Wish I could well team them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for all that I could ever read, could ever tell by tale of history. The course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Crossed too high to be enthralled too low.
or else misgrafted by the respective years,
Spite too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the Swiss of friends.
Held to choose loves by another's eyes. Then true lovers have ever been crossed. Stands an edict in destiny. Don't let us teach our child patience because it is a customary cost. As Susan loves, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears for fancy followers.
The good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. Into that place the sharp Athenian law can now pursue us. If thou lovest me, still forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander! I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in the same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
He promised love.
Pardon me.
Oh, look, here comes Helena.
What's me, fair Helena? Put her away!
Call you me fair? That's fair, I get unsaid. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are love of stars, and your tongue's sweet air is more tunable than locks to a shepherd's ear. When we discreet, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, where favor sown! I catch fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your ear. My eye, your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melodies. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest to give, to be, to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, but your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, with my prayers can such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I loved, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, but that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. For Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto hell.
Helen, to you are mine to be untold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth before her silver visage in a watching glass, decking with liquid pearl, the bladed grass, a time when lover's flight doth still conceal. Through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I, upon fits for most beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet. There Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn our radar eyes to seek new threads in strangers' company. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers who till morrow's deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius go on you.
How happy some o'er their son can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know at all that he do know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged to keep the painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he swore that oath that he was only mine. And when some heat from Hermia did melt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and then will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein I mean to enrich my pain, to have his sight hither and back again.
Is all of our company here?
You're best to read them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all of Athens to play an hour interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince. Say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so go to a book.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Master, spread yourself.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready. Name what part I'm for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That would ask some tears in the true performing eyes. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. For my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part's Terracatan, to make all split. The raging rocks send shivering shocks, shall break the locks of prison gates. And Pegasus' car coming from afar and make and mar the foolish gates. This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the play. This is Heracles' name, a tyrant's name. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Dear Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let not me play a woman. I am a peer coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. Monstrous little Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear. My lady dear, Thisbe.
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Yes, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar you, that it will do any man good to hear me.
And you should do it too terribly. You would frighten the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all. Every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. Which I will aggravate, my boys. So I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you, twir any nightingale.
For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one would see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Fine. I will undertake it. What beard do I best play then?
Why, what you will.
I can discharge it in either your orange tawny beard, your straw-colored beard, your purple ingrained beard, your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you will play barefaced. But, masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town by moonlight. There will be rehearsed work in me in the city. We shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and there may we rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Pull or cut bowstrings.
Throw bush, throw briar. Over park, over pale, throw flood, throw fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the very queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall and antlers be, in those gold coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairies' favor, in those freckles live their state. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lovely spirit, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight.
Either I mistake your shape or making quite, or else you're the shrew and knavish sprite. Called Robin Goodfellow, are not you he that frightens maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the court, and bootless makes the breathless housewife turn, and sometimes the drink to bear no barn, misled night wanderers laughing at their harm? Those that hobgoblin call you and sweet puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that very one of the night. I just will run and make him smile. When I am fat and deep and horse beguile, name in likeness of a filly foal. Sometimes lurk on in a gossip's bowl, in fairy likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and her wit be like pour the ale. The wise not telling the saddest tale. Sometimes her three-foot stool mistake of me. Then slip I from her bum, and down topples she. And Taylor cries, and help comes. The whole choir holds their hips and laugh, and wax in their mirth and knees and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. My groom, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, if that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou wast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India, but that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst not thou lead him through the glimmering night from whom he ravisheth?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since Midsummer spring, Mentioned on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain or rushy brook, or in the beached margins of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The winds, therefore, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, have every pelting river made so meek that they have unburdened their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath debilitated. His youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the burned fields, and crows are sickened with murmuring flock. The nines men's morse is filled up with ash. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted livery, and this mazy world by their increases now not knows which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate. From our discussion, we are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross it over us? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me.
How long in this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away! I shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this inferno till I torment thee with this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breaths that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, lying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal thrown in by the west, and he loosed his love shaft swiftly from his bow. It landed upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and made its call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed you once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live thing that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and beat out here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she, waking, looks upon, be it lion or bear or wolf or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up her cage to me. Now who goes there? I'm invisible, and I shall overhear the conflict.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll stay and the other stay with me. Thou toldst me there was stolen unto this wood, and here am I in the wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted bitch, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as you. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or do I not in the plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And for that do I love you the more. I am your Spaniel and Demetrius. The more you spurn me, I will follow you. Neglect me, lose me, only give me leave to follow you. What worser place can
tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
To impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit hands of the one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of the night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that it is not tonight that I see your face. Therefore, I think I am not to the night, nor doth these woods lack worlds of company. For you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said that I'm alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide thee in the breaks, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
Oh, the wild beasts have not such a heart as you. The story shall be changed. The hollow fly, the death beholds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. This speed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou do not believe, I shall do the mischief in the woods.
In the temple, in the field, in the town, you do me mischief. Spy Demetrius, for your wrongs you set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as many men may do. We should be wooed and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee. If I could not have hell to die upon the hand I left so well. Demetrius!
Ere he do leave his grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme withers, where oxlips and naughty violets flicker. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these embers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her metal skin, weed wide in a Tarapafarian. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this brush. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the first thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man that the Athenian garments he hath on, affected with some care, so that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, around the land of fairy song. Sing me to sleep into your offices and let me rest.
Spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny clouds from feet of down. Newts and blind worms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Beautiful new and melody, singing our sweet lullaby. Lullaby, 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 lullaby. Never corners down or charm of our lovely lady night. So good night with lullaby.
seest when thou dost wake. Do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with grizzled hair, in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest. It is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near. Fair love, you fabled wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I have forgotten our way. Who will rest us, Hermia? If you think it good, then tarry for the comfort of the day.
Can't so, Lysander. Find you out to bed, for I upon this thing will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, I further off yet, do not lie so near.
I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so but two hearts we can make of it. Then by your side, no bed will be denied, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander returns very prettily. Now much for true my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, like further off in human modesty, such separation as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distance, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen. To that fair prayer say I, then end life when I am loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep, give all thee his rest.
With half that wish, the wish's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I But Athenian I found none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Like in silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dry and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon my eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this bone chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. No, I am as ugly as the bear. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
Then run to fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent and Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom make me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though you love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious moments with her I spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not shed a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason suggests you are the word you're made.
Wherefore was I to this king mockery born? When at your hands did I desert this sword, is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I do no more can serve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must plow troth you do me wrong, but sooth you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Her voice, I must confess, I thought you loaded more true gentleness.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia lies thou there. And never mayest come Lysander near. For as the surface of the sweetest thing, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. In all my powers, address her loving might, is to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Oh, I me, for pity, what a dream was here! Thy tender look, I do quake with fear. Methought the serpents came and ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What removed? Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak it if you hear, speak of all love. I am too almost in fear. No! Well, then I will perceive you were not dying. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Come on now, will you?
Come on! Now what is that monstrous beast?
Nothing but a squirrel.
What's the beast? Look out!
Make haste. This is a good place for our rehearsals.
Are we all met?
Pat. And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This charted plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Holy Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that would never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How ensue that?
I like it. A perilous fear.
I believe you think the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue. And let that prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords. And Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put the out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, they get 2 more. 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it. I promise you.
Yes, sir. You ought to consider with yourself to bring in a lion among ladies. It's the most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. We ought to look to it.
Therefore another prologue must tell that he's not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half space must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you, I would request you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it's for pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. And there, making name his name, and tell them plainly, he is snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did meet by moonlight.
Does the moonshine that have me play a play?
A calendar. Look at the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then? Even a casement.
the great chamber window where we play.
What is this?
Open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
I, or else one, must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall. May he have some plaster or some rough cast or flow about him to signify wall. May he hold his fingers thus, and there to that crowning shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What happened, homespuns have me swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play to warn? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of Otis,
Odors. Odors.
the flowers of odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay now but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus that e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile of equals lovely too, as true as horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, as Ninus' tomb.
Ninus' tomb. Man, why you must not speak that yet? That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
As true as horse that yet would never tire. As true as horse that yet would never tire. As true as horse that yet would never tire.
And I would fair Thisbe, on for only thine.
Oh, monstrous, oh, strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
This is a neighbor is done to make me appear.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asshole of your own, do you?
Bless thee, thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me, if they can. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing. I will sing so they will hear. I am not afraid. The ooze will come, so black of hue, with orange tawny blue.
What angel wakes me?
The sparrow and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose notes a man full many doth mark, who dare not answer, nay. For indeed, who would set his wit so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird the lie that would cry, cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy notes, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape and thy fair virtues. Force perforce doth move me, on the first eve to say, to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And to say, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity some honest neighbors cannot make them friends. Nay, I can bleat upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I love thee. Therefore go with me, and I will give thee fairies to attend on thee. And they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on Prelce's flower dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou like an airy spirit shall go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey back still from the humble bees, and night tapers cross their waxen thighs. To have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, and fan moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail. Hail. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good Master Cobweb. I shall desire you more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Peace Blossom.
Good Master Peace Blossom. Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. I shall desire you more acquaintance as well. Your name, honest gentleman?
Mustard Seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. Promise you, that very same cowardly, giant-like oxbeak hath devoured many of your house. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I shall desire you more acquaintance as well.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with the watery eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting coming forth of chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue and bring him silently.